Hey, it's Tia, baby, and I am back with another video. So, I'm currently just getting off my part-time job. I know y'all are like, oh, she coming back with bangers on bangers on bangers. Just this week, if I have something to say, or if I'm strongly opinionated about something, I'm going to put out a video. But it's not going to be a consistent thing with me coming out with a video every single day, because I still have, I still have a life. Not being trying to be mean or nothing, but I have two jobs. I have a full-time and a part-time job, and I also try to work out because I'm trying to lose weight and get healthy. Well, I'm not saying I'm not healthy, but remain healthy or be healthier. And so by the time I wound down, it's like midnight. So yeah, so that's why it's like I'll just put out a video once a week, which is mostly every Friday. But I just had, I'm just reacting to comments that I've seen, so that's why I'm putting out a video. So one particular person said that he saw the series and he was like, it was true, and that's why Abraham did not sue the person that made the book and the series, because he said that all the stuff was facts, and that Selena had a suitcase and a one-way ticket to Mexico in her trunk. And he was like, but he don't know for sure if I'm not necessarily, he was like, he's not necessarily saying that they had an affair, but the stuff that was in the series was facts, and that's why Abraham did not. Now, I'm not going to say, I'm not into the legal stuff, so I'm not going to partake into why he didn't sue her. But all I got to say is that shit about facts is some bullshit. Because for one, like I said in many videos, and Chris said it himself, that Yolanda had total access to Selena's life. She had a spare key to her house. She had full access to all of her businesses. So how do you know? And I'm sure the reason why Yolanda had a spare key to their house is because maybe when Selena is out and about or busy, because Selena was a very busy woman, she may have Yolanda to go pick up something that she needed from home, and she wasn't able to do it, so Yolanda had did it, and that's probably why she gave her a key. So throughout those times, Yolanda probably had been plotted that, because she knew that people were onto her, because the staff was complaining about her. And so she was like trying to prepare herself to like evacuate, slowly but surely, before she really get caught. So how do you not know that she probably went to the house herself, Yolanda, and gathered clothes, Selena's clothes, and put it in a suitcase and put it in her and planted it in her trunk? How do you know that? Because like I said, she has access to everything. Two, the one-way ticket to Mexico is probably for Yolanda, not Selena. Because mind you, Yolanda was using Selena's credit card, Selena and Chris's credit card, to purchase a lot of shit. So so of course the ticket will be in her name, because she used Selena's credit card. So that ticket was probably for Yolanda, but because she was getting people were onto her, and after she murdered her, she switched up her story and said, oh, Selena was planning on running away in Mexico and not returning, and all that bullshit. That's some bullshit. Why would she leave everything that she got planned and that she had built behind over a damn middle-aged doctor? Please spare me that shit. If you want to believe that shit, then you was just as ignorant as the person that wrote that damn book. How about that? And then on top of that, what else I was about to say? See, I'm so mad because I had so much on my mind about this. What else I was about to say? I lost my train of thought. Fuck. Anyway, yeah. So, if you want to believe that, and if you hear like wind, that's the air from my car, because it's hot as hell outside. So I always spike up the air. So excuse the air conditioner in here. But yeah, like I said, if you want to believe that, that's on you. You're entitled to believe what you want. But all I know is that is some total bullshit. And if you really understood Selena's life and follow her life and read facts then you would know that, come on now, put two and two together. Yolanda had everything Selena had. She had full access to everything. Why do you think that? Come on now. She had a mural of Selena in her fucking house. She had access to everything. Once she realized that people were onto her and that Selena was eventually caught on to her so late, I wish she wasn't caught on so late, that she had to find a plan to make her so she can get so she can like evacuate, so she can an exit plan. But obviously it did not work out the way she thought. So she had to do a plan B. So she tried to blame everything and spike up rumors about Selena and the doctor. Like I said, the doctor may have thought, because he's as delusional as Yolanda, may have thought that there was something going on between him and her, because he, for one, I don't know much about he's much older than her, for one. Two, men, when you're not used to someone that's nice and that doesn't want anything in return, you're gonna make up a lot of shit in your head. Well, maybe she do got something for me. Maybe she do got a thing for me. I don't know that I'm not gonna tell him what I'm not gonna tell what he thinks, but this is just my opinion. Men, a lot of men that pursue women or that talk to women or cool with women that are known to be very nice and known to be very that come off flirtatious, but for the woman it may not even be exactly flirtatious. It's just the way their character. And some men take that a totally different route. Some men take that as a sign that they have something, they have a thing with them, or that they're interested in them. And that's probably what he thought. He probably thought that she had an infatuation on him because she was being nice, because she was, being herself. Mind you, if you look back, I've seen some behind the footage scenes of her, I think it was the video No Me Queda Más. But she had some cotton candy, but she didn't know that they were filming her. She didn't know they had the camera on her. She was sitting next to one of the guys that was in the video, I believe, and she had some cotton candy. She let the guy feed her cotton candy. Some people may look at that as like, ooh, what's that about? Da 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 da. Especially if you're not used to if you're not a flirtatious person, or if you're not the type of person that don't care what people think, and that it's nothing going on and you're comfortable in your own skin. But the other people that on the other side of the box, it will probably think, oh, something might be going on between them, because she's gonna let that man feed her. She probably, more than likely, she don't see nothing wrong with it, because she's comfortable in her own skin, and she's very much confident in her marriage and in her she trusts her husband, just like she knows that her husband fully trusts her. So she has no reason to sneak around, or no reason to censor herself, because she don't have time to be worried about what other people think of her. So people may have looked at that as being flirtatious, but in her eyes, that's just her being her, friendly. There are a lot of people that are like that. There are a lot of people that be thinking that a man and a woman is all automatically together, but they're really, but they know that they're not, because they have an understanding, and they also don't care about what other people think. But once you get to know the person, it be something totally different. That's just the outside person looking in. Some people perceive me as mean. Those that know me, that don't know me, I'm sorry. Those that really don't know me, but because I always have a mean look on my face. I don't just walk around smiling. Who does that? That looks kind of creepy. You just walking around. Who does that? People do that. That's on them, but that's just my prime example. People gonna have judgments based when they don't know the actual facts. And people may, like I said, I was going back to the mean part. People may thought I was mean by not knowing who I am, by not getting a chance to get to know me, because they just see the serious look on my face, or I have a somewhat strong personality or strong voice sometimes. But most of the time. But once you get to know me, people will know that I'm a very nice person. People that know me will vouch for that. That I'm very nice and that I'm very much soft-spoken. I'm a very shy person, to be honest. Believe it or not. I'm getting used to this YouTube thing, so that's why it doesn't appear that way. But for real, in my everyday life, I'm not the type of person that hold conversations with people. It takes me a long time to get comfortable around people. I don't talk on the phone. I text. So it's stuff like that. I'm very soft-spoken most of the time, especially with people that I don't know like that. So, but that's if you get to know me. And that's the same thing with her. People outside looking in that don't know her, they oh, she seemed like she be flirting, that she be in all these men faces. But in reality, that ain't really what she doing. She not trying to get with them. She just friendly. And she's like that with women as well. So I don't understand what the problem is. But I'm like I said, the moral to this video, if that's what you want to believe, if you want to believe the El Secreto de Selena, then that's okay. That's on you. Believe it, watch it, do what the fuck you want to do. But I know where I stand, and I'm not saying that I know Selena personally. I feel like in my heart I do, just like many others. But I think logic. And that's why I make videos, because I think logic. I think outside the box. And I just don't feel like that shit that Yolanda is spilling out and all that other stuff is accurate. But hey, if that's what makes her sleep at night, then let her believe what she wants. But that's all I gotta say. Comment, subscribe, leave a share, all that good stuff, and I'll be back with another video. And subscribe if I didn't say that already. And like. Peace.